Hi, my name is Gedalia Gerfine. I am founding CEO of ZOW Ltd. I would like to introduce you to the birth of an exciting new media. We call it telephone shows. Operates over every single telephone, no matter mobile or landline. ZOW's technology is so sophisticated that we have over 47 claims, 17 diagrams in our patent alone. It is the only technology which enables artificial intelligence to integrate into advanced telephony systems. On the other hand, ZOW's technology is so simple, there is no need to download, no need for Wi-Fi, no need for 3G. All you simply do is dial a number, talk, listen, and respond. It's a telephone show. In today's world, we're seeing that every single competitor in the mobile entertainment space is trying to move data over the mobile phone. ZOW moves voice over the mobile phone, enabling us to reach 100% of the current market. ZOW creates an uneven playing field. On the one hand, we enable voice to be delivered to the simple phone, and on the other hand, we can deliver multiple applications together with a voice packet for the smartphone. ZOW calls are interactive, intelligent, and always original. What's really incredible about the ZOW engine is that its platform has multiple applications. We think of it like a diamond. Every time you turn the diamond, a different color comes out. The same thing with the ZOW engine. Applications can range from sports games, fan clubs, talking to celebrities, learning English as a second language, games, trailers to movies. It's a media. There's no limit. The beauty of ZOW telephone shows, because it operates on voice, means it works in basically every language in the world.
I came out in the park to emphasize the point that out here I don't have my Xbox or Sony PlayStation, but sure enough, I have my mobile phone. Let's try a demo. We've recreated the famous bottom of the ninth in the middle of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets in the year 2000. In those days, Bobby Valentine was the manager of the Mets, and he was in a real jam. Who was going to pull out the Mets with bases loaded with the Yankees in the bottom of the ninth? You. To do the demo, all I have to do is dial in a number. Watch. I dial in, and here we go.
Welcome to ZOW's bottom of the ninth demo. Please say your PIN number.
716.
Hammer, I'm Bobby Valentine, manager of the Mets. When you hear my voice again, I'll be asking you for your pitch. Good luck.
Bottom of the ninth is brought to you by Coca-Cola. It's the real thing. Bottom of the ninth, no out. Mets leading the Yankees 1-0. Pitching for the Mets, Hammer. Stepping up to the plate now. For the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Jeter hails from New Jersey and is batting .323. Jeter is looking into the stands and readies himself for the pitch.
Hammer, what's the pitch going to be?
Fastball, low outside.
Ball one. The count is 1-0. Derek Jeter has a few words for the opposing catcher. And now he's waiting for the best this pitcher has to serve up.
Hammer, what's the pitch going to be?
Slider, high outside.
You're right. What? Swing and a miss. That was a slider. The count is 1-1. Derek Jeter is taking a sign from the third base coach. And now he's ready for the pitch.
Hammer, what's the pitch going to be?
Curveball.
Gedalia.
Up, gotta go. How do I log off? Just turn it off.
Okay, so let me show you how we do it. Let's take, for example, our baseball game. The first thing you have to note is the area in the gray. This is where the ZOW patent really lies. Up here we built an agnostic platform that integrates basically with any voice rec on the market today. Once the voice messages come inside the engine immediately begins to analyze the virtual performer. In the case of the baseball demo, this could be Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter is an algorithm of the statistics based on his current performance in the real league. But at the same time, the caller also becomes an algorithm. How well I've been pitching is a memory that's brought up out of the databases to immediately create a computation together with his algorithm and mine to determine what will be the result of my particular call. Included in this is what we call the flexible speech manager. This is why you notice that the sportscaster never repeated the same thing twice, because by knowing what's been said in the past, he'll not repeat it again, keeps the content constantly fresh and new. What's really important to note about this engine, however, is that it's not a baseball engine. It's a neutral engine which is fed by the actual telephone script. So therefore the script, which then becomes parsed and managed, is really the brain behind the engine. As far as the engine is concerned, it doesn't know if it's playing baseball or cricket or teaching English as a second language.
Okay, well, I think I was in the middle of a game with the New York Yankees. I was pitching for the Mets. I think Derek Jeter was up to bat, and the count was 1-1. Bases loaded, no outs. Let's see if I can actually finish this game while I'm behind the wheel and at the same time on the mound.
Welcome to ZOW's bottom of the ninth demo. Please say your PIN number.
716.
Hammer, welcome back. I'm Bobby Valentine, manager of the Mets. You have an unfinished inning to complete, and we've all been eagerly awaiting your return. The next voice you hear will be that of the play-by-play sportscaster. And once again, you'll be out there on the mound pitching against the Yankees.
Bottom of the ninth is brought to you by Coca-Cola. It's the real thing. Bottom of the ninth, no out. The count is 1-1. Mets leading the Yankees 1-0. Pitching for the Mets, Hammer. Stepping up to the plate now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Jeter is from New Jersey and is batting .323. Derek Jeter has a few words for the opposing catcher and is trying to steal a sign.
Hammer, what's the pitch going to be?
Fastball down the middle.
What's the pitch going to be? Fastball, curveball, changeup, or slider?
Fastball down the middle.
Strike two.
Got him looking. That was a fastball. The count is 1-2. Jeter is exchanging words with a fan and awaits the pitch.
Hammer, what's the pitch going to be?
Timeout.
Timeout. The pitcher has called for a timeout. Bottom of the ninth is brought to you by Coca-Cola. It's the real thing. Bobby Valentine, the Mets manager, is walking out to the mound.
You called the timeout. What can I do for you? Do you want stats on the batter? Info on the game? Or do you want to start a new game? Please say stats, info, or new game.
Stats.
Here's the sportscaster with some stats.
The current batter is Derek Jeter. Jeter is batting second in the Yankee lineup. He is batting .323. The Mets pitcher is left-handed against left-handed pitchers. Jeter is batting .395.
Okay, kid, you can hear info about the game, you can start a new game, or I can take you back to the game in progress. Which will it be? Info, new game, or back to the game in progress?
Back to the game in progress.
Jeter is looking into the stands and readies himself for the pitch.
slider to the high corner.
Steer right, 3. Swing and a miss.
Oh, here we are. I gotta stop here.
That was a slider. Struck him out.
Well, I'm a little embarrassed to say, but I lost the game. In fact, once the game was over, I could have already gotten an SMS or an MMS informing me my standings in the league. Or I could come home to my computer, type in here my 716, submit, and instantly I find out that I am a sad 16th place. Hammer, there's my pin, 716, innings pitched, I've only placed one game. Strikeouts, yeah, I did get one. And there's my loss, 2 hits, 2 runs, and my ERA, I'll hide that.
When we look at the market, as a matter of fact, we now realize, take a look at a country like India, there are 440 million operating mobile phones in India. What percentage of these have streaming video? What percentage of these are 3G enabled? A sliver of the market. What percentage are voice enabled? 440. What about their neighbor China? Over 1 billion operating telephones. Now it's true that in the Chinese market, there is a growth of nearly 10% of every phone sold each month that is a new 3G enabled smartphone. But let's open up the lens and understand the market. Our market potential, 1 billion telephones. For ZOW to get into these markets, all we need to do is develop the appropriate application. For example, cricket in India. English is a second language in China. There are currently 200 million people paying a monthly fee to learn English in China, but they don't have the ability to learn it over their mobile phone, the ultimate communicator, at any time, anywhere that they want. In the end, our company, we call it ZOW. Why? Because simply, it's beyond wow.
Cut! That's our wrap.